Hello there, welcome to my Patreon account. Thank you for being here. Thank you for taking the time to support me. I really appreciate your support. This is your July monthly zodiac sign reading. It's a short reading for each of the zodiac signs for the month of July. I'm going to be using my Light Series Tarot deck, and I'll be drawing one card for each of the signs and kind of giving you an overall feel for the energy that you probably will be encountering during the month of July 2021. So I'm just shuffling my cards. Let's start with the sign of Aries. Okay, so Aries, we got card number 2, the High Priestess. The High Priestess is highly intuitive. Of course, you see there's a moon on her crown chakra, and there is a light connecting her to the divine energy of the sky, of the stars, of the moon. And she has a lot of secrets within herself that she has yet to reveal, or he has yet to reveal. Of course, the High Priestess represents a feminine energy, represents giving, nurturing, but also nurturing your mind. So learning new things, taking in new information, reading, studying, delving into the locked stores of knowledge within the world. You know, really. Perhaps if you're in Aries in July 2021, you're really reading, you know, maybe a new book, maybe Googling information, or, you know, going to the library and studying there, maybe working on a thesis. And knowledge is power, right? And the High Priestess, she has so much knowledge, and not just about, you know, everyday things, but also about things that most people would be, you know, very interested in learning about. There's a lot of feminine energy, as I said. So Aries, I feel like for the month of July, you have a strong magnetic attraction to people. They find you really mysterious, and there's something about you in July, Aries, that's really, you know, catching people's eye, you know, and they're wondering, what is it about that person? What is it about her? What is it about him? What is it about, you know, this individual that makes them shine, that makes them shine as bright as a star in the sky, you know? And this card, the High Priestess, is connected to the moon, and the moon reflects the sun. And the sun is a powerful energy. And so just like, you know, the moon itself, Aries, you are reflecting an energy that is more powerful than yourself, because it's an energy that you've tapped into that is not easy to tap into. And sometimes, just like the moon is you know, seen in cycles, sometimes you don't feel like you are that beautiful High Priestess attracting people's eyes, but you feel like maybe you're not feeling so good, or maybe you're feeling less than, you know, beautiful, or less than average, or, you know, and maybe you just don't feel so hot. But just know that just like the moon has phases and is not always full, so you are always full, but it's just that you're not always gonna feel full, or not always gonna feel like you look your best, or that you feel your best, or that you're putting your best foot forward. But the point is that you are trying. And I think that's what you need to remember for the month of July, Aries, is that you can never fail if you're constantly trying to evolve, if you're constantly trying to reach for your highest purpose and your highest self. So I do believe that's the message for you, Aries, for July 2021 with the High Priestess. Thank you, Aries. This is a great tarot deck, but the cards are so thick. I'm not going to be cheap like that. So let's go on to Taurus. What is the message for Taurus for July 2021 for my Tauruses? Oh, nice. Card just fell out. We have the Seven of Cups for Taurus for July 2021. Now, it's very interesting that this deck has shows the cups as singing bowls. Like they really look like singing bowls to me. And I do think that the Seven of Cups is like you are making a sweet melody with your life. And there's a lot that you're juggling in July, but I think that you're taking some time to be able to make some sweet music with your life. And whether you're actually making music, Taurus, whether you're actually picking up an instrument and making music, or whether you're incorporating music more into your life, maybe listening to some jazz or listening to some rock and roll or whatever type of music gives you energy. I think that's the point, is that music is giving you energy in July 2021, Taurus. And the inspiration that you're getting from this music is what is inspiring you to make something beautiful of your life. It's interesting because there's actually a snake in this picture as well. And a snake is a symbol of wisdom. So I do feel like this card has a snake in it, the Seven of Cups. So it's like you're learning you're gaining emotional intelligence. You're gaining more wisdom as to how to view your emotions and how to control your emotions and how to make harmony and peace with what you're feeling. There's a lot of water in this picture as well, and there's the blue sky. Again, there's like that idea of emotions, but also serenity and peace. I do feel like July 2021 for you, Taurus, is a really peaceful month. A really, when we think of a bowl as well, it's kind of like something that holds something in it. But these bowls are turned over, and it's almost like you could even think of them as making a sandcastle with these bowls. What are you building with your life? What is the legacy you're leaving behind? But also learning how to maneuver your way through challenges that could come your way. There's also the message of choices to be made. You have an opportunity to make good choices for your life, so make sure that the choices you make are good and helpful for you, Taurus. And I think with the snake depicting wisdom here, I think that this is communicating to me, Taurus, that whatever you're doing in July, you are using wisdom, and you are approaching whatever situation you're going into with a lot of know-how, with a lot of intelligence, with a lot of maybe even you've studied something enough to be able to take a decision on it. And whatever decision you make, it will be a peaceful result. That's what I see with this card, the Seven of Cups for you, Taurus. So thank you for being here with me, Taurus. I'll see you later. Let's go on to Gemini. Wow, that was quick. We got the Six of Wands. So the Six of Wands is a card of victory, right? But it's a card of doing what you love in order to achieve that victory. And it's not just about victory in numbers, being the numbers that you see, on your subscribers list or, on your followers page. But it's more so about doing what you love with your full heart, with your whole heart, and really achieving a state of contentment with what you're doing. Here we have the laurel wreath, which symbolizes victory and peace and overcoming a difficult situation. And we have a flame, a torch, and a woman who's lifting her hands to the spotlight, to the sky, and really getting the acknowledgement that she deserves, or he deserves. It doesn't matter what the gender is. So I do feel like for you, Gemini, July 2021, with the Six of Wands, also the wands symbolize fire and energy, spiritual drive, ambition, and the number 6 being a really balanced number, a culmination of body and spirit together, joined to fulfill your purpose. I do feel like you're really standing in your power, and I know that sounds kind of cliche, Gemini, but like whatever you're doing with your full heart, and you're not doing it for the recognition, so to speak. Like, even though it's nice to get recognition, you're not doing what you're doing because you want recognition. You're more so doing it because it's what sets your heart on fire. And I think that's kind of cool that I said that, because this wand here is on fire, and it's got the wreath here of victory just hanging from it. So it's like whatever you are passionate about is bringing you victories, but bringing you a sense of accomplishment. And so you don't have to feel in July, Gemini, like what you did was in vain, or that what you are doing is in vain, because whatever you're doing, you are acknowledging with yourself that you are exactly where you want to be, even though you're not maybe at the destination that you want to be at, that you're exactly where you need to be and where you want to be at this point, and that you're feeling good about where you are and what you've done. So I do feel like that's like the most amazing riches you can have, Gemini, is really just feeling like you are accomplishing what you need to accomplish in life, and that you're feeling content and happy with where you are. That's like one of the most amazing things you could possibly have. So I do feel like this is your message, Gemini, for July 2021. Thanks for being here, Gemini. All right, let's go on to Cancer. Cancer for July 2021. What is Cancer's message? July 2021. You have the Page of Cups for Cancer. Wow. When pigs fly, that's the mantra I'm getting. When pigs fly, but then again, the pig is flying, right? So it's almost like you are accomplishing something that you never thought that you could accomplish. You're accomplishing something that people didn't think that you could accomplish. Maybe you're even working towards something that is coming to fruition, that you have worked hard for a long time, and now you're finally seeing it physically before you, or experiencing the results of it. You know how people say he or she has her head in the clouds? Well, this is almost like the head in the clouds, because the feet are hanging down, but also being grounded, because this individual is sitting grounded on a seat. On a seat here, but in the ocean, right? And Cancer, you are a water sign, so I do feel like, hi Cancer, sorry for that interruption. So I was saying you are a water sign, and so you are very emotional. When I say that, I don't mean any like disrespect. I'm just saying you're really in touch with your emotions, and how you feel is how you operate in this world. So with the head in the clouds, it's almost like you have been able to put words to how you feel. Lately, you've been able to really communicate your feelings in a very successful way. And the Page of Cups, like, of course, we can't forget that the page is like a newbie, something new. And the element of cups is like your emotions, how you feel, how things are flowing through you. So I do feel like with this Page of Cups card, it's like, Page of Cups, it's almost like you're learning how to be better at what you do, and you're being successful at doing that. So whatever you do in life, you're learning how to master that skill, and how to evolve, and how to reach a higher level of being, and a higher state of being. And as you do this, you're also becoming a master of your emotions, and a master of being able to understand your emotions. Of course, we think, okay, the page is a newbie, but the page is still one of the court, people. He's part of the court suit, the king, queen, page, and knight, or page, knight, queen, and king. That's the order they go in. So the page is like part of the royal suits, like has something to do with the knight, the queen, and the king. It's not just a nobody, but it's somebody who has value, somebody who has a purpose. And I do feel like that's really what you're embodying. You're embodying your purpose. You're embracing your value in this world. And I do feel like that's a message that I've shared with you before, Cancer, is really feeling like you are becoming the best version of yourself, really feeling like you are succeeding at doing what you need to do in life to feel fulfilled and to feel whole and to feel like you have a purpose. So that's the message for you, Cancer, for July 2021 with the Page of Cups. Thank you, Cancer. Let's go on to Leo. What is Leo's message for July 2021? Oh, here it is. We have the Three of Wands. This is the card that turned over in the deck, even though a few other cards fell out. This is the card that I saw first. It's the Three of Wands for you, Leo. Three is definitely about balance. Looking at things with a balanced viewpoint. Of course, Leo, your element is fire, and we have the Three of Wands, and the wands are symbolic of the element of fire, and 3 is a balanced number. So it's like almost feeling balanced within yourself in July 2021, Leo. Really feeling like you're in your sort of element, really feeling like you're finding balance in your drive, in your passion, in your purpose, in your being. Really feeling like you're ready to take on the world. This individual is standing there looking at the ocean with her surfboard, you know, ready to go out there and really take on those waves, go on that adventure, you know, experiencing something exciting, something new. July 2021, that could be what you're doing. You could be experiencing something exciting and new, or something that you've worked hard on mastering as well. This person going on her surfboard could be somebody who's an expert at surfing, and who's just going out there to do what he or she does regularly. So it's like, it's really about being within that fire energy for you in July 2021, Leo. It's really like feeling like you're really balanced, you're really grounded, but also connected. You know, the 3 is the shape of a triangle, you know, and it's like, a triangle is one of the strongest geometrical shapes. You know, the pyramids were built in the shape of a triangle, you know, and it's like reaching to the heavens, but also grounded. I do feel like that's what this Three of Wands is for you, Leo. It's like reaching for a higher purpose, but also feeling really grounded and stable. Also, like the pyramids to me represent wisdom. So it's like also learning how to tap into your wisdom, tap into your understanding, tap into what you've learned over the years, and really like demonstrate that through what you're doing, through what you're experiencing, through what you're embarking on. So that's your message, Leo, for July 2021 with the Three of Wands. I hope it was helpful. Thank you, Leo. Let's go on to Virgo. What is Virgo's message for July 2021? Virgo. Sorry, but when like 10 cards come out, it's like I can't. Virgo, July 2021. I'm going to take the first card that fell out. Sorry if you feel upset that I'm not taking all of them. The first card that fell out was the Two of Wands, Virgo. That's cool. Leo had the Three of Wands and you have the Two of Wands, which is completely different from the Three of Wands, but it's interesting that it's fire energy for you, Virgo. Of course, we all know that Virgo is an earth energy, and there's an earth in this picture. A globe right there. Something about mastering your part of the world. Maybe you're working on decorating your home, cleaning your home, making your home a more beautiful space for yourself. I also feel like there's exercise involved in this card, so maybe you're going out for more walks, or going back to the gym, or learning how to get more physically active. Maybe you're thinking about a trip that you might want to go on a trip that might give you greater understanding of the world around you. It could just be a trip, you know, half an hour down the road to a place that you've never visited before. But really something that gives you insight for the future. I do think with this Two of Wands, Virgo, it's like you have an itch for the future. You have an itch for creating something that you have your vision set towards, and maybe you don't know exactly what it is that you're going towards. Like this individual is looking out the window with a wand in her hand. It's almost like she's looking out on the horizon with this passion, with this drive, with this energy, but not quite knowing where she's going to put that, but being aware that it's going to go out into the world, that purpose that she has is for the world, or he has is for the world. And you just need that spark of inspiration to really get you going. But once you start going, like there's no stopping you, you know. I do feel like you're working on your surroundings because you want your environment to reflect something to you that inspires you. It's almost like feng shui, where how you set up your home kind of affects the energy within your home, and really acknowledging that that's a fact. You know, living in a cleanly, you know, space really can inspire you to do great things, and can really lift your mood. So Virgo, I do feel like you're feeling inspired July 2021, but you're not quite sure where your inspiration is being channeled yet. But you know that there's something coming, and it's just over the horizon. Like this one is looking over the horizon, you know. So it's like there's something big coming, and you don't know exactly what it is, but it's something good, and it's something that you're really gearing up for. That's what I feel for you, Virgo, for July 2021. Thank you for being here, Virgo. So let's go on to Libra. What is Libra's message for July 2021? When I do that, it's to cleanse my cards, knock on them. Libra, what is Libra's message for July 2021? My Libras. My mother's a Libra. Libra, we got 2 cards. I won't take 10, but I'll take 2 if 2 fall out. We have 14, which is Temperance, and the Page of Swords. Ooh, this is a beautiful Temperance card, Libra. I'm sure you'd agree with me. It's like teenage heartthrobber with wings, you know, kind of reminds me of Lucifer. Sorry if you're not into that type of thing, but like there's a real sense of freedom here. A real sense of like, he's almost like flying in the cosmos with his wings, like reaching the sky. You know, the sun is here, there's like a light, and then there's a world here, balancing your world with your purpose, balancing your world with your light, what you're shining out there, balancing your physical space, balancing where you live with your purpose, really joining the two together to really be genuine and feel like yourself. In July 2021, of course, Temperance is also about patience. So you're embodying that virtue of patience in July 2021, Libra. You're really like being patient with yourself. You have the energy to do that. You know, you may be go. You may be like with the Page of Swords, you know, really being ambitious and really like going after what you want with the Page of Swords. Like, because the Page of Swords energy, Libra, is kind of like very like excited. It's like a youth who like really wants to get into, learn and get into, delve into whatever that page is being given the opportunity to learn. In this case, it's the Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords is almost like the thoughts are racing so quickly through the Page of Swords head that the Page of Swords can't really get all their words out, you know, accurately or precisely, or maybe can't get all the thoughts out as quick as they're going through the Page of Swords head. So maybe that's how you feel, Libra. Maybe you kind of feel like there's so many ideas, there's so many like ideas that you have, but it's almost like you have to learn how to maneuver those ideas through your mind in order to get them out into reality, in order to get those thoughts into the physical realm, in order to get those ideas to really reflect, you know, what you have in your head, to really reflect that out to the world. But it's also about being patient with yourself with the Temperance card. It's good that you have all those ideas, but with the Temperance card, it's like, let yourself be gentle with yourself, let yourself be patient with yourself. You know, you are part of the court cards. The page, there's a page, the knight, the queen, and the king, you know, so you're part of a greater purpose, and you will learn to be the best that you can be. And maybe you are learning to be the best you can be, but you're also learning that it takes time, that it takes devotion, that it takes wisdom, that it takes enlightenment with the Temperance card, that it takes like tweaking here and there, things that need to be fixed. But not everything has to be perfect. I think that's also the lesson of Temperance, Libra, is that not everything has to be perfect to be seen by the world. Like Lucifer is less than perfect in the world's eye view. You know, most people think Lucifer is a demon or, you know, a bad entity, but it's like, it's okay that people think that about Lucifer, because, you know, Lucifer knows who he is, and a lot of people admire him, you know, for who he is. And it's almost like, I don't mean to compare you to Lucifer, Libra, but it's like, you may not be well understood by everybody, but it doesn't mean that you don't have a good purpose, like a good heart with the Temperance card. You know, people might not always see you in the best of lights, but that's because that's the light they're casting on you, and it's not the light that you actually embody. Again, we have the light here shining over the Temperance card. So I do feel like that's your message for July 2021, Libra, with these two cards, the Page of Swords and the Temperance, card number 14. I hope it was a helpful reading for you, Libra, for July 2021, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Let's go on to Scorpio. Scorpio. What's Scorpio's message for July 2021? Got two cards for Scorpio. Seven of Wands and Four of Wands. Wow, and the colors are very similar in both these cards for you, Scorpio. So what is Scorpio's message for July 2021? The Seven of Wands and the Four of Wands. Scorpio is a water sign, and Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces are water signs. But Scorpio, I've heard it said that you are the most fiery of all the water signs. And so we have two Wands cards here for you. So it's not full, I do agree that Scorpio is almost like a fiery water sign. But I think there's a message of like not putting out your fire, or not evaporating your water with the fire. With the Seven of Wands card, there's almost like learning how to be balanced, learning how to balance that fire, but also learning how to dance, you know, learning how to embrace yourself, learning how to celebrate yourself, learning when to be excited and dance and be lively, and learning when to just take time for yourself to meditate, to calm down, to be in your element of water, and to really feel your emotions and be your genuine self. So July 2021, Scorpio, I do feel like there's a strong storyline of like learning how to balance your time of celebration with your time of really self-reflection. But there will be cause for celebration in July for you, Scorpio. I think there definitely will be cause for celebration with the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is also like a card that can represent like home or groundedness. You know, it's like a stable number. A square is made with like four sides, you know, when it's drawn. So it's like there's a stability to it. There's a balance between the lines because a square has four equal lines. Otherwise, it's a rectangle. So it's almost like learning how to balance every part of yourself and to give each part of yourself the attention it needs in order to be stable and grounded. And if that means, you know, doing whatever you need to do in your home to feel good about your surroundings, but also doing what you need to do as far as meditation or spiritual work goes with the Seven of Wands to really feel your spiritual connection. So there's a strong like message of like learning how to balance and to ground and learning how to take care of your body, Scorpio, but also learning how to take care of your mind. So that's the message for you, Scorpio, for July 2021. I hope it was helpful. I'll see you in my next video. Bye, Scorpio. Let's go on to Sagittarius. Sagittarius. What is Sagittarius's message for July 2021? Sagittarius. Fire sign. Sagittarius, are you kidding me? Like, I'm not going to read that many cards. Okay. 1 or 2 cards for Sagittarius, please. For July 2021. A lot of energy, a lot of messages want to come out for you, Sagittarius. I'm wondering if you're getting a lot of like 10 of Cups. I'm wondering if you're getting a lot of like what's the word, like things coming in, because the cards wanted to all come out, and it's almost like you had the 10 of Cups, but like I think that's what you're focusing on. There's a lot of different messages coming your way, Sagittarius. There's a lot of different opportunities being presented to you. There's a lot of different, you know, what you're seeing, what you're feeling, what you're hearing, what you're tasting, what you're experiencing. There's a lot of, you know, sensory, that's the word, sensory things coming into you in the month of July, Sagittarius. But it's really like you're just focusing on how happy you are that you're really having peace of mind with the 10 of Cups here. It's like, this is like the happy ending card, you know, it's like really like living on a rainbow, you know, having community, having peace, having, you know, if you have kids, you know, being in harmony as a family, you know, the 10 of Cups is like wish fulfillment. It's like everything that you ever wanted is really in your, it's in your sphere, your space. But the 10 of Cups could also be like sensory things coming in that you're enjoying, right? Because like all those cards wanted to pop out for you, Sagittarius, but instead we got the 10 of Cups, and it's like the 10 Cups can symbolize different things coming in emotionally, different feelings that you're having of enjoyment and satisfaction, Sagittarius. So it's really like experiencing a lot of gratitude, but experiencing a lot of happiness in the month of July 2021. Really like everything that you're experiencing is making you feel happy, is making you feel safe and peaceful and protected, and you just have a lot of goodness coming in for you, Sagittarius, in July 2021 with the 10 of Cups. It's kind of hard to, you know, like maybe you're winning a trophy or getting recognition for something that you've done. And why I say that is because the cups can also symbolize like trophies or, being really good at something that you do and being acknowledged for it. Because the 10 of Cups can be also what you do that makes you happy, that brings that satisfaction. So whatever you're doing in July 2021, Sagittarius, it's bringing you contentment, happiness, and joy with the 10 of Cups. And whatever sensory information you're getting in is making you feel satisfied, happy, and peaceful. I think you're well protected, Sagittarius, because the sensory information that's coming into you is making you feel good. So all the negativity is being blocked out. So whatever spiritual practice you're practicing to block out those negative vibes, you're doing a really good job, Sagittarius, especially in the month of July. So that's your message, Sagittarius, for July 2021 with the 10 of Cups. Thank you for being here. See you in my next video. Let's move on to Capricorn. What is Capricorn's message for July 2021? One or two cards. Oh, we got one. Knight of Cups. Ooh, sexy. Capricorn, are you feeling handsome? Are you feeling beautiful? Are you feeling flirtatious? Are you feeling yourself, your energy, your vibe? I feel like July 2021 for you, Capricorn, is really like you are in your best self. You know, you are just, with the Knight of Cups, like you're bringing on those romance vibes. You're bringing on those flirtatious vibes, that sexual energy. This Knight of Cups, like there's a stallion in the background. So maybe really like working on your body and becoming stronger in your body. There's also like a picnic here with some wine, maybe going out for a date with your loved one, or somebody that you've just met that you want to build a romantic connection with. I think this Knight of Cups for you, Capricorn, is saying that like you have an opportunity at love in July, and whatever comes out of this opportunity, you're going to feel good because you are putting your best foot forward. You're really in your vibe, in your element. You're working on yourself, and you know that even if you get turned down or somebody doesn't like the way you look, you're feeling so confident that it's not going to affect your confidence. It's not going to throw you off balance. You are, you know, maybe going to receive a bouquet of roses. You know, there's roses in this card. Feeling at ease, feeling cool, calm, and collected, Capricorn. Really feeling like hot and feeling like attractive, and, you know, putting that out into the world, and people seeing that when they look at you, people seeing somebody who takes good care of themselves, people seeing somebody who cares about their health, cares about the way they look, cares about, you know, who they are, what their words sound like to people, not being, you know, crude or mean with their words, like, but really thinking through your thoughts properly, not just being the outside package, but being the full package, Capricorn. I do feel like that's the card for you, July 2020. It's like you're the full package. You say the right things, but it's because it comes from your heart. You're sincere, you're genuine, and you not only are those things, but you also look good doing it. So that's the message for you, Capricorn, for July 2021. I hope it was helpful with the Knight of Cups. Thanks, Capricorn. Let's go on to Aquarius for July 2021. This popped out for Aquarius. Card number 6, the Lovers. Wow, okay, for July 2021. You know when you get those cards that you just think, okay, like how much more obvious can it be? The Lovers is just one of those tarot cards where it's like, okay, it's the Lovers, you know, so either you're going to find love or you're going to be in a good relationship with your loved ones. And it's almost like, I saw this card and it was almost like, oh, the hype is too much, you know, for the Lovers card. I'm in a happy relationship, so maybe I underestimate the importance of having a good, loving relationship. But now that I'm talking like that, I'm like realizing that for you, Aquarius, the Lovers is actually a really good card for July 2021, because it means that not only are you in a healthy relationship where you feel loved, or in a healthy relationship with yourself where you feel loved and you feel like you love yourself in July 2021, Aquarius, but also you're doing things that show yourself self-love. You're not doing anything against yourself or something that makes you feel horrible about yourself. You're actually doing things that you love and that make you feel like you are being genuine, true, and loving yourself. And I know that Aquarius, a big desire of yours, Aquarius, is to really be able to show love to people around you. Aquarius is, like they always say, the humanitarians of the zodiac, you know, and humanitarians are full of love for humanity, full of desire to help humanity. And so I know that Aquarius, you always want to embody that humanitarianism. You always want to embody that love, to be able to just, you're so critical with yourself. I think that's the main point, is that like you need to be loving towards yourself as well with this Lovers card, you know. The way you treat yourself will reflect how other people see you. And if you're gentle with yourself, people will see that through your eyes. You know, if you're patient with yourself, if you're not critical with yourself, it's okay to be somewhat critical and be like, okay, I could have done that better. You know, maybe I'll try to do it better next time. But like, at the same time, it's like, don't be a hypocrite against yourself. And I'm saying this to me too, because I'm an Aquarius sun, but it's like, you want, you know how they say treat others the way you would want to be treated? Well, treat yourself the way you treat others, Aquarius. That's what I'm saying, is like, you treat others with so much love, especially with this card 6 of the major arcana, the Lovers card. It's like, you treat other people with so much love, and it's just about trying to treat yourself with that much love as well. And when you become critical with yourself, Aquarius, you also start to become critical of others. And so it's really about balance. Gemini is the sign for the Lovers card, and Gemini is about duality. It's about like darkness and light, shadow and light, yin and yang, you know, like balancing that duality. It's not about abolishing whatever criticism you might have against yourself, or abolishing any self talk where you feel like you could have done better, because all that is necessary. But it's just about knowing where the balance is between like putting yourself, you know, into a state of understanding that you could have done something better, and really like flogging yourself for it, you know, spiritually, because you feel like you wanted to do it better and you didn't. So the Lovers card for you, July 2021, Aquarius, is saying, make sure that love is always your destiny, is always your goal, is always your mantra. And remember that it's very valuable. Love is very valuable, whether it be a loving partner that you have, whether it be love for yourself, or both. It's really important to embrace the value of love and not just look at it as, okay, well, love, big deal. It's like, love is a big deal to a lot of people. You know, a lot of people would love to be in a loving relationship. A lot of people would love to have a lot of self-love for themselves, and they just don't know how to do it. And so if you do have that ability, it's really about being grateful for it and really continuing to embrace it and move forward with it. So that's your message, Aquarius, with the Lovers card for July 2021. Hope it was helpful, and I'll see you in my next video, Aquarius. Bye. Let's go on to Pisces. What is Pisces' message for July 2021? Okay, I got like 5 cards, but I can't take 5 cards. Sorry, Pisces. I'm going to take 1 or 2 cards. Let's get a message for Pisces for July 2021. Ooh, the Empress. Card number 3 of the major arcana, the Empress. I like that card for you, Pisces. Pisces, you know, you have so much good energy about you. You have so much affection embodied within you. You see this woman, she's embodying the world. It's a mother, you know, she's pregnant with the world, you know, and when you think of a mother being pregnant, you think about them defending their baby to the death. You know, if anybody ever did anything to harm their baby, you know, they would pay for it, you know, possibly even with their life. You know, a mother is very defensive when it comes to her children, comes to her baby in her belly, you know, and for you, Pisces, it's like the Empress is not just, you know, embodying one being or 2 beings or 5 beings, whatever, how many children someone may have, but it's really embodying the world, defending the world, you know, being aggressive to help the world, you know. That's what I see for July 2021 with you, Pisces. And it's never really a different message for you, Pisces. I feel like you're always embodying that energy of wanting to help the world, you know, really. But it's important to know that it's one step at a time too. The Empress is gentle. The Empress is gentle, yes. The Empress is also very, you know, assertive, you know. We have the Moon here. The Moon is, the Moon card is your card, Pisces, in the tarot, if I'm not mistaken. And the Moon is like that dark, shadowy side, you know, that side that maybe we don't see or don't understand fully. But the Empress card really reminds me of like the sun, because the Empress is like abundance and life, and the sun gives, you know, life and abundance. And yet it's interesting how we see the Moon here in this Empress card, because it's almost like it's really, this card is connecting to you because the Moon card is your card. if I'm not mistaken, in the tarot. And so it's like, it's saying this is your message for July 2021. What you're doing is valuable. What you're doing for the world, you know, even if you're showing aggression, you know, while you do it, it's because your heart's in the right place. But it's also saying, like, remember to take care of yourself. The Empress loves herself, and that's why she loves what she is giving birth to. Like, this individual loves herself. Look how she's holding herself, you know? And she's got like water here, looking like angel wings, you know? Don't forget to, you know, nurture that angel side of yourself, that divine creature, that light, you know, just as you embrace the moon and your unknown parts, and as much as you go out into the unknown and, you know, venture forth into things that you might not understand completely, it's also important to embrace your divinity and the parts of you that make you special. And, you know, I think with the Empress card, it's like, you know how to love yourself, and it's just that you want to love the world around you and stand up for the world around you, and be a voice for people who don't have a voice. So that's your message for July 2021 with the Empress card. Card number 3 of the Major Arcana. Okay, Pisces, I hope it was helpful for you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, Pisces.